What's up, YouTube fam? In this video, we're going to talk about, did I lose all my money? Is my account blown up? What is going to happen? How do we handle this, etc.? So today was obviously a pretty red day in the markets, right? But let's talk about specifically our plays, what we're going to do, what we expect, and what is going to happen. So this is what happened before the market closed. And when the market closed, Oracle was at a lot higher than it is now, right? So when the market closed, Oracle was at 190, and as you guys can see, we came all the way down to right here currently, where our strike price is 182.50, right? So here's the thing, right? Here's how you protect yourselves with option selling. This stock took a 7% dump from, yesterday's levels, today's levels to today. Now, the beautiful part is, assuming we do have to buy the shares, at this moment, we're only down 4%, right? So it would be 182.50 minus 175. We'd be down 500. Now, we're supposed to collect $405, so we'd only be down, less than $100. So it's really not the end of the world. Now, with that being said, it is only Monday, right? So there's a lot that could happen. This stock can keep coming down. It can bounce back up. Now, if it does bounce back up, I most likely will try to get out at the first sign of this trade, being profitable, right? If it doesn't ever come back up, then we'll have to decide. But this is what could happen in option selling, right? And these are the challenges we have to be willing to be faced with, right? Like, the beautiful part is, again, we didn't have to buy anything yet, and we wouldn't have to buy anything unless Friday it ends up below 182. So we have time. When we look at the daily, there's nothing to see yet. It's going to be a big gap. And, that gap can very easily, let's see, do we have any? So look, a big gap down, can very easily end up being bearish for the next 4 months, right? So, or 4 weeks, 5 weeks. And we don't want to spend months in this trade. So, I personally am going to be looking to exit it because, as I'm looking for chart data, here's another gap down. Pretty much every time it's gap down from what I see right now, it has, continued down again, right? It does always recover. This isn't a stock that I'm so concerned about. If we have to hold it for, months, do I think it would kill our account? No, but it's now missed 2 out of the last 3 earnings. These aren't huge misses, missed by less than 1%, but it is a miss, and it did create a big gap, which at this point we've seen that, gaps up tend to go up and gaps down tend to, continue down. I wouldn't be surprised if it came all the way to here, right, over the next couple months. But even when it gaps down, so here, here's honestly something I like to see, right? It gapped down and then went up in this case as well. So listen, all hope definitely isn't lost. If we do take a loss on this trade, then we do. We'll see what happens when the market opens tomorrow. But ultimately, this is where we stand. There's nothing we can do at the moment. Like I said, I think our best option is just going to be waiting, seeing what happens throughout the day tomorrow. If it continues down, then, we'll have to figure out a plan. If it gives us any sort of big movement towards the upside where the premiums, go down enough to be worth less than $4, right? Or we got in at $4.05. So I have no idea what the premiums are going to open at tomorrow. But there's a good chance we do close this for a loss. There's also a good chance that we hold it and try to figure out a way to get a break even. So that's the update with the account. I'll see you guys tomorrow to see where we're at and what we do with this trade.